Hey guys, welcome to the Noob podcast, where I, the host Mattsuki, and co-host Lundy, say hi. Sorry, there's a little bit of delay. Say hi, say hi.
Hello.
This is Lundy. Oh my god, we spawned like right in front of each other. What the fuck? That's so weird.
What was that spawn? Oh my god.
Yes, today we're going to be talking about Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the new anime that just aired on Netflix. While we 1v1 in this Call of Duty map, Piccadilly, to see who comes out on top. And yeah, so we're going to be doing a spoiler-free section, which is right now, and then we're going to go into spoilers about 15 minutes in. So once the clock hits, let's say 30 in the bottom left, as you can see, Lundy, there's a clock there. We're going to go into spoiler territory. So anywho, let's get this show on the road. What do we want to talk about first? We want to talk about what happens in the anime, right? So it's about this boy named David Martinez, and sort of his transformation into a gang life. So it starts off like, if you want to jump in here too, Lundy, like you can at any time. But
yeah,
so,
you can keep going now.
Okay, cool. So Mr. David Martinez, he starts off good life, a little bit poor. His mom is working late nights at jobs that will remain unknown for now, to avoid spoilers. Also, damn, bro, you exploded that car, huh?
I didn't realize cars blow up.
Oh, they do. They're highly explosive in MW, and they do a lot of damage. Unlike Cold War and Vanguard, I guess. But yes, David. He is bullied at school, and he does talk about it. He hates it, of course, and how he sticks out so much. And he just kind of wants to quit school. He wants to work at on his own job so he can like bring in some cash for his family. But his mom really wants him to get a good education so that he can rise to the top of the Arasaka Towers. I think it's Arasaka, right? And he goes to Arasaka Academy.
I think it is Arasaka.
Yeah. But tragedy strikes, and so Mr. David Martinez has to switch up his lifestyle to adapt to what's going on in the world around him. And that leads him into the gang life, unfortunately, where he meets... he meets some new people. Lucy, first girl he meets, she's stealing chips on this subway train, and he gets an implant, Mr. Martinez, because, well, I guess we should start with that. So he wants to go fight those bullies, because tragedy struck, and he's just a little bit pissed off now. And he's not taking it. He gets this cybernetic enhancement that lets him just move extremely fast. And it's a military grade enhancement too, so his bullies, they use like taekwondo or some shit. And so him, nah, he went straight to military grade gear, and so he's moving like at the speed of light. He's able to dodge his attack, beat the shit out of him, get him a bloody nose, and sadly he does this at school, so it's caught on camera, and the bully's dad does find out, and he's like at the top of the Arasaka Tower, right? So Mr. David, he could get in deep shit. So he joins the gang, right? Where he meets Lucy, what was his name, Maine, and then Maine's girlfriend, Dorio. Then there's also Pilar, which is the brother of Rebecca. And Rebecca is a pretty well-known character. If you guys have seen her online, she's the lolly-esque character. Not actually a lolly though, but if you want to take it away from here, Lundy, I'll let you talk too.
No, keep ranting on. Man.
Oh, okay.
I'll join in a second.
So yeah, the anime is kind of about humanity and cybernetic enhancements, and how you can lose that humanity if you go to cyber, and you can actually turn into a cyber psycho, which is what they call it.
Yeah, that's when you get the cybernetics that you enhance yourself with get to your brain.
Yes, they mess with your mind. Also, damn, that was laggy. Whew.
Was it?
Yeah, I shot and you just died like a whole second later. But it's a dedicated server. It's alright. It's just because I'm streaming that it's lagging. It always does this anyway. But
okay,
go on.
Fair.
Go on.
But yeah, what is it? Cyber
psycho.
kinesis or Cyberpsychosis. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's when the cybernetics that you enhance yourself with really spread to your brain and gives you a sickness where you can't really control your body anymore.
You can't even control your
And
mind. You start seeing shit like that's not there. That's how psychosis goes. At the start of the anime though,
It
like
really
there's
just
these.
takes over your entire body.
Yeah. At the start of the anime though, there's this they're called DBs, I believe. They're kind of like tapes that you can put into your mind. It's like virtual reality to some degree. And I think you can like sort of control what's going on inside of the BDs. As we've yeah, you can. To some extent. They can be modified so you don't do that though. Like they can control your body if the creator programs it to do that, which we do find out later on. But yes, BDs. At the very start of the anime, David, he finds, or he, I guess he buys a DV. What did I call him again? DB? Yeah. Oh god! Katanas! Run! We got 8 minutes left and 40 seconds. So he buys a DB, and that DB is basically someone else going Cyber Psycho. Someone has actually hacked into that Cyber Psycho after... Oh god, that's so scary. After he's gone on a rampage and killed a whole bunch of police and shiz, and riot control people, he gets a hold of the footage, I guess, that happened or was playing, and he just modifies it so that you can relive that Cyber Psycho, just mowing down the cops. It's
My aim was so
it's an experience. David likes it. He's into that crazy shit.
I would actually kind of like to have like the reality kind of technology they had.
The DBs.
Yeah.
But then there's also like other DBs too that you can get. Lucy has one. She is kind of David's love interest. And so she shows a DB of her and David going to the moon, and it was kind of a romantic sort of setting.
It was real nice.
So yeah, without spoiling too much more, let's move on to, I guess, the atmosphere and the music and all that jazz. So would you like to take it away?
Well, first, the music and the like audio of the show itself is really great. Because the intro itself is honestly one of the best parts of it.
Oh yeah, and if you listen to the lyrics of the intro and just the you look at the visuals, it shows like David running. He's pretty angry, and inside of his body, it shows like flashes of, I think, people just that he knows and maybe his friends, mainly his friends in the gang. It talks, it sings about how there's this fire inside of him and it's burning, but then it's going out of control, and that, oh gosh, it's hard to see you with sunglasses on. Oh my lord. What the fuck? How did I not kill you? There was so many bullets.
I am so low, bro.
Oh my lord. But yes, there's a fire burning inside him and it's going out of control, and then he's falling and falling, and at the very end he gets domed right in the head. He gets shot. Like that. Headshot. See? Headshot. Just like that. Just like that. Exactly like that.
Just like that.
With one bullet. So I feel like it's going to be foreshadowing what's going to happen between now and episode 10. We have not watched past episode 6, just so you know, but this is just in the intro. You can view it. It's not a spoiler, okay? It's just an observation. Hello there.
Oh, I thought you were in the sewers. Jesus.
In the
Or not
sewers?
subway.
The underground.
Subway.
Yeah. But yeah, the music's so good though. Like, you got this wacky, zany sort of music when you're going through the streets. You got some like heavy metal in the battles.
Great though.
And the animation's good too. I want to talk about the animation. Like, their gore is so stylistic. It's very Studio Trigger-esque. If you guys have watched an anime like Studio Trigger is made. For example, like Kill la Kill, that's Studio Trigger.
Oh yeah, that one? That's a great one.
Dude, Kill la Kill has so good animation. I love the squash and stretch of it. And the visuals overall, like, in Cyberpunk, if you watch their eyeballs as they, like, get punched or shot, they just, like, pop out of their brains and the blood splatters everywhere, and then, again, it's just very squashed and stretchy, too.
Yeah. They made it, like, extremely, like...
stylized.
gory in that, but it's not very intense.
And just as another warning, there is nudity and sex. I haven't watched an anime with fan service in such a long time, unless you count. Oh gosh,
Jesus.
unless you count Food Wars. I know Food Wars is really infamous for being known as the ecchi type of anime, you know, nudity, partial nudity, I should say, not
I've
actual.
tried getting into Food Wars, but I couldn't.
I love the main character in Food Wars. His name is Soma. Such a high energy, good guy. I love him. I love Soma. He's such a good character. But back to Cyberpunk. I haven't watched an anime with fan service in quite a while, and I watched Food Wars like a couple years ago, so
Yeah,
it was a little bit jarring when I first got into this Cyberpunk. And in the first episode, there's 2 scenes on the DBs where the dude's like,
Bro,
he
the
bought some
first episode
prawn
is
tapes.
Wild.
He got some prawn DBs just so we censor it. We're just gonna call it prawn, okay? You know, if you know, you know.
Just so we don't get a.
Just so we don't get down in the algorithm or anything. I don't want anything affecting that. We'll censor ourselves. We got 3 minutes left. So yeah, was there anything else? World building, I guess we could talk about that. There's gangs, there's the Arasaka... sorry.
What I really don't understand though is like what with David and how like where he lives, because he goes to such a prestigious school, but the way he lives is nowhere near that kind of.
Oh, that's because his mom worked her ass off. That's why she's never home. She's constantly like taking on jobs and selling shiz just for David to have sort of a normal life.
Did she work multiple jobs, or was it just a singular one where she was always out?
It might have been. I think it. If I were to guess, I'd think it'd be multiple, but I don't think they say any specifics into the jobs because that's sort of supposed to be like the mystery with his mother.
Oh, you're rocking an MP7.
Oh yeah, Damascus baby. Look at that. Woo. Yep.
I don't have camos.
Yeah, that's how he gets into the school. And David, when he's like complaining about the bullies to his mother and how he stands out like a sore thumb, she's like, you think I don't stand out like a sore thumb either? You don't think I have been treated like that too? By my own coworkers? And so she breaks down in the car, and it's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why he's in a school like that. They both stand out. Don't get me wrong, but yes, that's kind of it. Was there any other questions you had?
Oh no, that's really all I was
Oh, okay.
concerned about.
Okay, cool. Hello there.
Wow, Jesus.
I seen that rocket. The world building, just to get into that with the last 37 seconds. So yeah, there's Arasaka Tower, which is kind of like the huge corporation. They got eyes everywhere, apparently. We learned that through like some subcontext, I guess you could say, from interrogations and other shiz like that. Like, if someone from that like corporation sees you, they'll have your face in their database. It's pretty scary.
Oh,
and
yeah, the way
these
that
gangs
works, I
are
would not want that.
Yeah, and these gangs are trying to steal information from them. I'm not really sure why though yet, because like we met a gang leader. It's kind of like who David's little friend group hangs out with or gets jobs from. Sorry, my bad. English.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of the world. Like they're in Night City. You got cyberpunks, which are the gangs, and they take jobs that are illegal. There's car chases, there's...
Is it really the cyberpunks that are, like, the gangs, or is it just the cyberpunks that are the people that have gone through cyberpsychosis and went...
Oh, yeah, you're right. They're called cyberpunks, and they're also called edgerunners. They're synonyms in this world. If you got any cyber enhancements. But most of the gangs have extra cyber enhancements, just so they have like an
Yeah.
edge up in gunfights and other shenanigans. But yeah, I guess we can switch over to the spoiler side of things now,
Oh
right?
yes.
Unless we have anything
Time
else to talk
has
about.
passed over. So I think we should just give people time to
Yeah, here's your warning,
decide if they
guys.
want to stay
Spoiler
though.
time. We're gonna be talking about episode 6, where everything went down. Shiz really went down in episode 6. It's like a top tier anime
Oh no.
moment. Just so you guys know, like we highly
It
recommend
was.
watching this series too. I think both
Oh,
of
you
us have
definitely
really
need to
enjoyed it.
watch this.
Anime.
It's really. Oh my lord. You gonna do a backflip and everything.
Yeah, it's time we switch over to the dark
No,
side.
this anime is one of like top 3, top 5 maybe.
And if you want to come back to the podcast just to see our thoughts, feel free to do that. Just to see what we thought about it. Also, I have my eyesight back. I can see clearly now. The
You have
dark,
your eyesight, but you don't have your taste.
the dark glass is gone. So, what do we want to talk about first in the spoiler section, huh? What do you want to do? What do you want to talk about? We can talk about the tragedy.
Well, we could talk about the tragedy that
Yeah.
struck. What episode was it that it happened?
Episode 1, I believe. And then episode...
Was it?
Yeah, yeah. It was episode 1.
2.
Nope. Episode 2 is about the cremation. uh, I think episode 2 is cremation.
I thought
Yeah.
it had both of it in it.
Hey, Mattsuki here from the future. I just wanted to tell you guys, neither of us were actually right. Actually, Lundy was more right than I was. Kind of, sort of. So the cremation and the death both happened in episode 1. I was right about that. But Lundy was right that they happened in the same episode. So, yeah, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the video. So, I wanted to talk about a little bit more of the world building, too. So, something else that drives David into just joining the gangs and being against Arasaka and, like, the good corporations, like Trauma Team and those sort of, like, medical aid systems, or whatever they have in society. When they got into that car crash, because that's what happens, his mom gets flung out of the car and David's stuck in the car with his seatbelt. David wakes up, but his mom doesn't, and he's trying to get her attention. Trauma Team flies in, scans both of them, and literally is like, nah, none of them are premium or whatever. They don't have trauma. They don't have insurance. And David's screaming at them like, yo, help us out. We are clearly in need of some, like, assistance. You were like
I kind of feel that it's really stupid how it works with the whole insurance system and everything.
It is, and it would really piss me off too. Like,
because it's like, if you don't have like the proper insurance, you are just
You're
left
fucked.
there to die.
yeah, you were literally abandoned just because you don't have your insurance. Like, they don't care. So, I don't know if you knew this, but so they got her mom to the hospital.
Wow, Jesus.
They ended up getting David's mom to the hospital, but
Yeah.
she gets the surgery she needs, so she's all good, but she hasn't woken up. So David, that's when he goes to fight the bullies with his little cybernetic enhancement that he found at his mom's place inside of her jacket. And that's important too, like, it's inside of her jacket. Also, that was pretty funny. He puts on the cyber enhancement, it lets him go super fast, he gets it done at docks, and he's got some, like, cool arms that he takes his arms off, puts new ones on to do the surgeries he does.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
System that he has is really cool.
Yeah, it's like a... Oh, I almost shot you there.
Hit marker.
Another hit marker. Yeah, he's like different arms for different things. They just spin around on his little thing on the ceiling, and he just puts them on. He's not a nice person. He's not a good person. But
oh no, not in any way.
no, he'll try to scam you and cheap you out. Like, he scammed David's what did he use for school? Like the headset. David tried getting a new headset without paying like the update fee that his mom worked her ass off to get enough money for. But he just cheaps it out so they could have some more money. and that system that he bought from Doc didn't work. It glitched the system. It crashed the system.
That's really when the entire like bullying kind of like spiked off.
Oh yeah. They started bullying him for his mom's death, and that pushed him over the edge. He got the enhancement done at Doc's. He went to go fight the bullies, literally in school. And previously, the bullies had bullied him in the alleyways. But
Your death?
I think I did.
Because I shot you once and then I got the kill.
I think you still got the kill, yeah.
Confusing.
So yeah, he bullies the bullies, he fucking beats the shit out of them, shows them a lesson, and then he goes back to the hospital, right, for the second day, and the doctor's like, oh no, sorry, your mom passed away, they didn't have, like, the financials to, keep her going or anything, and she was already in really rough shape. Like, the reason she died after the successful surgery was literally because she was overworked. That's why she didn't wake up. That's what the doctor told him. So that's just some extra weight on David's part.
The fact that they were able to get her to the hospital, but because they didn't have a high enough insurance level, they just didn't do enough to save her is...
And if they got her there sooner, they probably could have done something too, and if Trauma Team had done something, you know, like, maybe they could have saved his mom.
Yeah.
But no, Trauma Team was like, just flying in, checky, nope, let's get out of here. So yeah, let's talk about something else though. So the build up to episode 6, I want to talk about that. Episodes start getting faster at like episode 4. It's like a whole bunch of like it's like a montage almost. David's
like episode 3, 4 is when it kind of spikes off.
Yeah, episode 4 was kind of like a montage though. Like he's training. It's his training arc basically. He's trying to get his stamina up. Episode 4. It's where like it's flashing between different places. Like he's talking to Maine about his relationships, and then he's doing little runs because he needs to be tuckered out or something. He's doing runs with Lucy, his crush.
Yeah.
And I think he also he brought some like some golden arms to what was his name, Peeler's house. And Peeler was so happy about that. We can talk about Peeler's okay, just so you guys know in chat, this is the spoiler section, so click away right now if you don't want to be spoiled. Sorry, Gravity. But so Peeler's death. Fucking guy goes this is like the first time since the very beginning that you learn about cyberpsychosis, I guess. So
that's when that guy kind of had like that outbreak, and he got and turned into the cyberpsycho, right?
They were just walking down an alley. They saw a guy pissing, and they got mad at him for doing that, like just right in front of them. They're trying to talk to him, like they're like, "Hey, wake up! What are you doing, dumbass?" And then the dude, like his eyes are glitching, and that just happens to every cyberpsycho. He ends up just fucking banging, just shoots Peeler right in the face, and his whole noggin, his skull just goes flying off. His sister Rebecca's pissed off because she wanted to be the one to kill him, which is just so funny because it's like a messed up family there.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? My brain is
fried, totally fried, like Peeler.
I am not at my.
They end up killing the guy anyway, though. And then let's talk about episode 5. I think that was the one where they were kidnapping the guy who makes the BDs.
Yeah, that's the wasn't that the school admin or whatever? Like the guy who runs it?
No. They used the guy with the BDs to lure in the school admin dude. Because the school admin dude was going to the guy with BDs to get like a SIGs tape. I'll edit that out. But yes, they kidnap one guy to get another guy, and he's a guy who works at Arasaka, right? He's the bully that David broke the nose of. That guy's father.
Damn, you really slid under that one, didn't you?
I totally did. They knock him out, and so they try to do like a deep dive. But this is the part where Maine his cybernetics are getting in the way of reality, and he's starting to lose his humanity. Which, oh man, episode 6 was such a sad episode.
Bro,
Aw.
episode 6 is so bad.
I loved Maine as a character too. Like, he's such a mentor for David.
Don't look at that kill feed, please. Don't look at the kill feed.
Kill cam. I can't
You
anyway. It
can't-
just skips it.
You can't expose that.
All right,
'Cause
fine,
like,
fine.
When I was aiming, I did a full circle around you.
Oh man. What the
Wait,
hell?
what?
How did I not
picked
kill
up my
you?
crossbow.
So many shots in you.
I picked up a crossbow off the ground.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's good. So yeah, did you want to talk about episode 6 for a little bit?
Well, 6 is
Like for where I left off?
really detrimental because, as Mattsuki said, it's when his main cybernetics get in the way and mess with him, and he begins making these impulsive actions due to the cybernetics messing with his mind.
Mm-hmm. He starts seeing good
And,
people as enemies.
And did you pick up my crossbow?
I did. I killed you last time with it too.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, totally, dude. But yeah, Maine's first cyber outbreak happens when Kiwi,
yeah.
which is like the hacker of the group, I guess. Kiwi and Lucy are both hackers. But so Kiwi, she's the girl with the faceplate for her mouth. So
Yeah, they
Maine
have
goes
to
a little
do
bit cyber psycho
like a
there
deep
and
dive kind
rips
of
it
thing.
off. And so she's got to go. She's got to go to the hospital or something. So Lucy takes control of the whole operation. She goes in for a deep dive into the guy's mind, the Arasaka dude. Hello there. What was I gonna say?
That's when they were doing the deep dive.
Yeah.
Because wasn't it Maine who ripped off the mouthpiece?
Yeah, I already said that. But then Lucy went in. She went in, she saw some files about David, I believe. Just doing the school bully dirty.
Yeah. She was really hesitant
Oh.
about going into it.
I remember what happens. So during the deep dive, the patient is waking up. And David had the option to like put him back under with his little syringe, but he doesn't do it because the guy is like, David, I know that's you. Hi, David, don't do this, please. I don't want to die. I came out of that pretty nicely. If I do say so myself. So that he says David, and that catches his attention. He's like, oh wait, who is this? And he's like, I am this so-and-so's father. And I'm the one who was trying to wipe your record from the school so that you didn't get in trouble for
How did
that.
I survive?
I have no clue. But he tells him that he wants to wipe his record from the school, or he did. And he tells him to go work for Arasaka Academy because he's special. Like, he can withstand the power of the sandy... What do they call it? I think they just called it Sandy, like, later on, but it had, like, a full-on name for, like, his little exosuit sort of spine.
Yeah, why did they give it a name, though?
Oh, because it's military grade, like, they're gonna name it.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, we found out that his mom was the one who stole it, right, at the start. And the reason David wears that, sort of a highlight yellow jacket is because his mom was wearing that while she was doing, like, the medical work. So he's kept that with him the whole time. So David really cares about the people around him. Like, as Lucy says, he will jump into a burning building knowing that he will get burnt as long as he's trying to save someone. That's the type of person David is. And that's why Lucy is just scared for him too. Like, she wants him to live. She's scared that he's gonna lose his life one day.
Bro, MP5s are underrated.
I mean, what do you mean? It's been the OP weapon in the for the whole life cycle.
No,
No, it has been the pros, like, go-to weapon forever in this game.
no.
Drop shot.
Bro, I'm not good at doing drop shots.
I make my R3 button the drop shot button, so it's pretty easy to pull off.
Oh, that actually... You're so genius.
I do highly recommend it. But yeah, let's keep talking about episode 6. So, Main's having these, like, glitches, too, when he was, I guess, younger, running through the desert, and sort of this thought process of, like, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep running. And, that whole just line, it really sticks with you, and it shows what he's going through.
Yeah.
Poor man.
Just even the few first episodes, there's a lot of character development that it goes through.
Indeed. Shoot, I was gonna say something about that. Oh yeah. So they're saying like how Main has to downgrade, right, so that he can get back his humanity, so he doesn't have to be on these meds constantly to stay sane. But he's like, no, I gotta keep going. So his own philosophy is holding him back. And so when they're going like with the patient, like when they're going through that procedure, what ends up happening is like the patient or no, I think it was like Trauma Team or MacTac or something like that. I think MacTac's like the riot squad. They took down their jammer, and as soon as they took down the jammer, the patient, his like whole like back of his head just fucking bust open, like it exploded, right? They were able to revive him, but what I think happened there was Arasaka like noticed that he was gone, like he was missing, so they were like, oh, may as well dispose of him so they don't get the information, right?
God.
So that's what I think happened there.
Magnum.
They were able to revive him though. That was a good shot. They were able to revive him, but
Oh my God,
that didn't last for long because Main had another one of his outbreaks, causing him to go Cyber Psycho in the middle of a gunfight against the now enclosing riot squad MacTac. Oh, that was a good shot.
Whoa. Yeah, it was so good. I feel like even though he went Cyber Psycho for that split second, he was still able to like control himself slightly.
Very slightly, like it was just starting, right? And so his not, I don't think she's his fiance, but his girlfriend, let's just say. What was her name? Dorio. She sees that he's trying to shoot her, right? Because he's starting to go Cyber Psycho again, like he's off his meds. Just for like 10 minutes, and it's getting really bad for him. So she loads up another med, she goes in for the jab, and as she jabs him, he starts gaining control, but she gets shot in the back by MacTac.
She got shot in the head multiple times.
Back of your head. Multiple times by MacTac. And one of those bullets ends up breaking Main's glasses. And so it said right there that he went Cyber Psycho, but he really didn't. He went humanely psycho. No cybernetics involved. He was so pissed off.
He was even still able to control himself after David had shown up.
Yeah. He almost shot David though when he showed up for backup, because they were ordered to go wait in a van, but he's like, yo, they're still out there, we need to help them. They could still be alive.
Has, like, really set on going and helping.
Yeah, but you see, Main still is going Cyber Psycho. He's just bouncing between worlds, and the other world's like a desert, right? It really reminds me of like the start of the Cyberpunk game, where you start off in that desert as like a freshie, the start of your journey, and that's kind of like what they're showing. Like
the game is not allowed to be talked about. It's so bad.
That's true, but I would say, like, I would just mention it because they're both in a desert, right? That's what it reminded me of, at least.
Oh my god.
That was a good shot,
Bro, I flicked with the crossbow.
Yeah, David finds Main, and Main's just stacking some bombs up in a pile on Dorio's body. And in his own mind, he's giving her, like, a ceremonial send-off. And sort of in that desert world, he's gathering logs to like light a fire.
Yeah.
but in the actual reality, he's just grabbing bombs to put on her dead body, and it's gonna create a big bang. And he tells David to like go fast, like keep running, just keep running. And like yeah, those were his like final words before he shot the explosives, and David has to use his like speed to get out of there, of course. But it was so sad.
A traumatizing episode, though.
Yeah, it's so well executed. Just like the flashbacks between worlds were so good. It kind of reminds me of Arcane a little bit there too. I don't know if you've seen Arcane, but it's so excellently executed. The art team just so good. A picture can say 1,000 words, and it really holds true to this anime. Hello there. So again, we highly recommend watching this if you're just tuning in. Like, it's a really good anime.
Do watch.
I want to talk about like some controversies in the next Cyberpunk episode after we've watched the next 4 and do the next podcast. Because we'll have enough time.
4 episodes.
Yeah, there's only 4 left anyway.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's 10 in total, I believe. But I wanted to get to episode 6 because that was kind of the turning point, like the climax halfway through. So I thought it'd be important to watch that right away.
You dare make me watch something that's 10 episodes?
Well, yeah. but it's a good 10 episodes, right? Good 6 so far.
Jesus Christ, that scared me.
Jump scare. My throat is starting to hurt, to be honest. We have 5 minutes left.
Your what?
My throat's starting to hurt. 5 minutes left till we hit the 45-minute mark.
You see that, guys? He's really chuggling.
Pardon?
You're chuggling on that water.
Oh,
bro.
chuggling. God. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Dude, not water, not water. We got some Sprites up, 7-Up.
Sprite.
Spritz
Is it
up.
McDonald's? Is it McDonald's stuff?
No. I don't think it is. Doesn't say McDonald's on it anywhere, so. Yeah. What? Oh my god, the world destruction in this game is pretty cool. I saw that the rear view, not here, the side view mirrors just fall off as I shot them. That was cool.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that they worked.
Oh, they work too. Like they're
fall
reflective.
off.
That's really cool how the environment. Oh, and the door just popped open too. That's cool. I guess they don't fall off all vehicles, but dude, I can't wait for MW2. The world destruction is gonna be great. Hi Sandwich, you're on episode 3. Well, we're just talking about episode 6, so sorry if you got spoiled or anything. We already did the spoiler-free section. We're kind of just ending off with the final 4 minutes of the podcast. You can rewatch it when we edit it, because we're gonna edit the podcast and put the edited versions on my channel, and then on my second channel, mine and Lundy's second channel, I should say, the NeedTuber Anime X COD podcast. That's where we're gonna upload the actual live streams and the highlights. So we're just gonna section it off, and we're also gonna edit those sections too. So there you have it. There you have it. Ooh. Any final words though? Sorry.
Please watch the anime.
Yeah, please watch. It's so good. It's on Netflix.
It's so good. The music is top tier. Like the animation style is amazing. The colors they use is vibrant.
Oh, they're so vibrant. Yep. If you need a reason to get into it, like just the atmosphere alone should like just immerse you.
That was a no scope.
If you're not immersed within like the first like, what would you say? 2 episodes? 3 episodes?
I'd say third one is when it picks up.
Yeah, give it 3 episodes, see if you're into it, and if you're not, well, drop it, I guess, but I would say you're missing out, especially when you get to episode 6. Hello there, big boy. Coming for you. Oh gosh, where's that claymore? Oh, I just backed up into it. Oh, I just had like a total brain fart lock, whatever the fuck. I saw you place it. I was like, I just blanked on it. I forgot about it. I just jumped over it, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm near a claymore, right? I back up right into it. Oh, damn it.
I thought I blew it up with the flashbang.
No, I walked into it. I walked into it.
That just makes it even better.
Ah!
Bro! I just double piece you with crossbow and the Car 98.
That's a cool combo. Ow! Scary.
Oh my god.
I shot! No! What? We can look that back up on stream, like, god damn it.
No, I'll watch. I'm watching it.
You can hear the bullet go, like, milliseconds before it happens. Like, it's pretty clear, it's pretty clear.
What? It did shoot. I saw
I know,
the
I'm just
gun,
lagging.
Or the scope I saw the scope of your gun, like, jump up.
But,
Dead
yeah.
on my face. I'm
Luckily,
just too good.
luckily the
Too good.
Cyberpunk anime is not like the game. There's no glitches or lag unless you count the Cyberpsycho's glitch, but yeah. I'm actually, okay, let's talk about our expectations for the next episodes. Well, we got 30 seconds left. So, what do you think's gonna happen? I feel like Arasaka's gonna become more relevant, and same with like the crime leader boss dude with the 3 eyeballs.
Oh yeah, I think
I'm excited to see what's gonna happen
What's his
though, like
name?
what they need David for at the Arasaka Tower, like what they're testing out exactly, because they seem pretty sketchy. And if you know like Studio Trigger, they're I guess Kill la Kill at least had a big twist, so I really am excited to see what this next twist is. But you go on.
I'm really interested in seeing what's gonna happen with David since the incident with Maine.
Oh yeah, that's gotta mess with him too.
Because even in the first few episodes, there's a really
Connection.
huge character.
Sorry, this we'll have to edit this part out. Voice chat's cutting in and out. Okay, there you go. Talk again. Voice chat cut it out.
Oh, forgot that it would do that.
Yeah. We got like 5 minutes left though, so if you wanna.
But yeah, I was talking about the whole thing between Maine and David and the amount of character development between the two.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested in seeing what's gonna happen after episode 6.
He lost his mentor.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah. He was kind of like a
feel
father
like
figure to him too, because like, we don't know what happened to David's father, but he kind of just never had one. They didn't say he died or anything. They just never had one.
I'm kind of interested in seeing what's gonna happen because wasn't Maine kind of like the whole operator of their little group besides the boss?
Yeah, he was the guy who would take the missions and brief them to his own team. He was the leader of their team. So I guess their whole team's gonna maybe fall apart or something.
I wonder if it's gonna fall apart or if they're gonna like nominate David to run it all for them.
Maybe. I feel like they're. Yeah, that's actually really tough. I'm not really sure who's gonna take the lead now. David. Also, we gotta remember David like got his arms. So, do you think I also am really excited to see like what David's gonna do with Maine's arms. Like, is he gonna implant them like he said he would, or is he gonna take into account like the fact that you will go Cyber Psycho if you get too many implants?
Yeah, or maybe,
Like, will he choose humanity or will he risk it all for the biscuit?
Oh, man, this could go in deep. I wonder if there's gonna be any
very
more
enticing.
episodes made either.
Yeah, I wonder if there's gonna be a season 2. Like, again, we haven't watched up to episode 10 yet, so we don't know. Yeah, as I was saying earlier,
Yeah.
though, like in the intro, it does show that David does get to the end, and he goes Cyber Psycho, and he gets shot in the back or in the forehead, I guess. So it might just be like foreshadowing, like saying it might be saying to the viewer, like, hey, he's going to die, and this is his story.
Yeah.
What led him to become a cyber psycho, even though he's pretty strong against the cyber equipment. Like, he's got some resistance, a lot more than like a lot of people, because apparently, like when he was doing like all those zip zaps around everywhere, he was not supposed to be able to do more than 2, but he did. I think it was 10 in one day, and all he got was a
Yeah.
nosebleed, and he passed out once.
It was something like
So he's
8,
special. He's
8 or
built
10.
different, as they say.
And that's really why Arasaka
uh,
is really wanting to get into the
yeah, they want him in.
having David get with their development and
Yeah, whatever they're trying to
prototype
plan, like.
cybernetics.
Yeah. Yeah, as David said though in the show, he's like, I don't know, I think I'm just built different. That line's so cheesy.
Yeah.
They have a couple of cheesy lines throughout the show, but not too many. It's not too many to make it bad.
I like the humor they
But
use.
the humor's pretty good too. Just the world in general is so nice. I love it. It's so cyberpunky. Yes,
Well, I
Cyberpunk
mean,
Edgerunners
like,
is cyberpunky. But yeah, just the city is nice. It shows you the slums. It shows you like what trauma teams like they're just flying around in their little ships around the city. I don't think many do. No, not many people actually have like cars that can fly around. Most people ride the subway, I think. And the
yeah,
subway's
there's
like,
a lot of people that just take the subway.
and the subway is like, what would you call it? Like extended above everything. So like, you're not underground. It's just going like through the skyscrapers and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. It's very
That'd
cool.
be sick to have, though.
Yeah, it's in the far future where all this is possible. Dude,
Wait,
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very excited. But yeah, let's end the podcast now.
I'm
Thank you
really
everyone for
hoping
watching.
I'm really hoping there's a second season gonna come out.
Me too. It's really good so far. I would actually really like to see a second season. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Drop a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
It's been fun.
It has been. We just have to ignore the fact that you whooped my ass.
I didn't even look.